all cold shit that played it. They won't let me. They won't let me send the fucking shit. What? Nah, my stuff still got the same name.
People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me, do you like how it tastes? Shawty use up, can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried, I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes. On the road, this crazy, I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up, it look like I'm foreign cars, driving fast, I never done this before. Yeah, drown out my problems, let me When up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him for him, I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lag. Whole squad all dressing all black. Every single last one of them got my back. Hey, 20 of us, that's 20 goons in the ice cream whip, triple scoop. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna blame me. No conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pour out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. On a run to the bread until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I could never switch, not a day in my life. Long as my dogs stay by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I could never switch, not a day in my life. As long as my dogs stay by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die.
That's cause the nigga sitting back watching it, bro. Bitch went in the ring with that cracker, man. That cracker probably would have pounded on whoever the fuck he got in the ring. Hey, man. G shit. Both of them niggas were big, dumb ass niggas. One of them just had better hands, man. Hey, better trainer. He the only reason why do not get violent. Hey, cause he gave me patience. Hey, swear that all makes sense. Hey, when you make it, I'm just saying though, bro. Just listen to me though. If I was motherfucking Wilder trainer, man, Wilder fights lasting 1 round, 2 rounds, knocking niggas out, damn near niggas. Man, you smoking weed and sitting back, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You smoking weed and sit back for the laugh of the nigga. Most that nigga doing is cardio, jump roping, a little push up, and we might spar a little bit. But other than that, man, it ain't nothing. Yeah, but you hitting the bag and shit. It ain't nothing, dude. We chilling. Yeah, we finna.
Postmates how I deliver. My game too cold, made it shiver, but I'm still a hot boy. Cool down, let it simmer.
Be humble. I'm finna tell you some shit. I'm finna tell you some real shit. You wanna know what I'm gonna tell you? That cracker will beat your ass, B. She gave me the that's a boss is. Took over the game, now we all in. I was down in the chips, then went all in. Throwing up the game, ain't no vomit. The man gonna, hey,
Working, that's the promise. Going big,
man, he gonna eat it. He gonna eat it 380 and then grab your ass and beat you for like 30 seconds till he bleed out. Hey, you better believe I was been boxing and moving, dude. Because, bro, the man seen, he seen the nigga with ducking.
I can play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Eat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dogs, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerging victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears is glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on, smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, man, oh there with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash. They slept on the team that they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best cause I am. There's no need in keeping it low-key. I can carve the D like a turkey or run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call himself making a name. I put on the jets. The coach will regret even letting them stay in the game. Team morale took a tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just try not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take off, poof, magic. Now watch me juke through the traffic. Footwork fantastic. Dominating every facet. Treat the pocket like plastic. Here come the blitz, pass it. Got it on smash. Foot on the gas. I will not crash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash.
Hey, how fit to be the boss? Let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. And I gotta win no matter what, like fourth down, Hail Mary, no punch. Like every time I touch down, I gotta stunt. Randy Moss, yeah, my numbers going up. All these trophies, what do I need any more for? Check the stats up, you can check the scoreboard. Check the stats, Jay Critch, I'm the QB. Ran it up and then I went and got a new freeze. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star, in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. How fit to be the boss, time out. I'm a star, in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. If you ain't a winner,
what you say, B now? You got knocked up by name and tank?
yeah, I gotta get it in a rush now. Let them hate, try to knock me down, but we got up now. You said that you ballin', keep it real though. Hey, why I never saw you in the field though?
Oh, so now hold up. First of all, how old y'all was? Oh, okay, so he was a full out black belt.
Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it.
Hey, look, hey, Bill, hey, look, he done made the nigga Steven Seagal down there, you feel?
In the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon.
Coach, the weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather, and we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Orlando Wizards and the Atlanta Falcons. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
It's a whole box of career. What I'm saying, you let a nigga kill your whole box of career.
Alert 3, alert 3, alert 3. Check 52, check safety, check safety. Go. Switch. Check nickel. Switch.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. Takes this to the 27, give him 4 yards. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Man, what's up?
Hey, nigga was a tank.
Deal with a second and
He was a
6.
kickboxer and ex-karate man. The nigga knew jiu-jitsu.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Nigel Brown.
Nigga said the nigga was golden glove.
Hey, the nigga knew jiu-jitsu.
Like you can't look up niggas who's golden glove.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott.
Alright.
Hey, man.
It's up and
Hey,
good,
man.
and it'll give his guys a 7-0 lead.
Alright. You're talking about he could have been the golden glove, all that shit. You're right. I know one thing. You was in this shit.
And now the kick is away.
A nigga beat your ass and ended that shit for you early.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Yeah, he's looking at him for the line. I bet you will. I bet you will, man. I tell you what, though, I'll throw some water on your ass.
Set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
You know what I'm saying? Better talk to your homeboy, man. Nigga spraying after you left his crib, man. He said it. He said it.
The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
Hey, watch out, bro. Hey, don't put me in that little bullshit, bro. Hey, don't put me in that little bullshit, bro.
I thought I was lying, man.
Hey.
Me either, am I lying, man?
Don't put me in that little bullshit, bro.
That nigga, man, I'm going back up to the phone, man. That's it.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I ain't never heard no water running in your background, nigga. I ain't never heard a nigga say, man, I'm getting ready to go hit the water real quick. I'll be right back.
Jackson.
None of that, man.
Flush to
I know you make all that money.
Let it go deep for Freeman. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Trying to get that in the hands of Devontae Freeman that time. And it's 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
Hey, why y'all on the dog trail, bro? Like, y'all.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
I respect it, though. Niggas won't even get in that ring. Right. I respect that. Boy, all that capping, though.
Under 10. 10.
I know, I damn sure. I ain't getting in no motherfucking ring with niggas. Yep. Nigga ain't gonna never know nothing about me.
3rd down, Jackson. Looking downfield for Jones.
One thing about it, nigga ain't never call me
what a bad throw there. It's intercepted.
Nigga ain't never sprayed his house down after I left neither.
And they will take over.
Nigga ain't never sprayed his house down after I left neither. Man. I don't know what he said, bro. What's going on with what the nigga said, man? I said, what's going on with you? Nigga said Shammy over here. I said, alright, make sure you spray. The nigga said, sure is.
They'll run on 1st down. Hubbard. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Yeah, but this one, true.
On 2nd down now, it's Hubbard.
Call these niggas your homeboy, they ain't telling you that shit.
After a pickup of only a yard.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Big homie? That nigga's a fucking broke nigga, man. That live in a fucking trailer. A house arrest. You know what I'm saying? I was saying, I see if he had somebody come with some facts or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I got facts. On
3rd down, Hubbard.
I'm talking about him. I got facts.
And he's into the clear.
I got facts.
Touchdown. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
That nigga jumped up the sky. What the fuck?
Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you get the defensive touchdown early and give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, we've had that conversation prior to the game. They always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct.
I tell you what, though, you want tall, stank ass. That food you be making nasty as a motherfucker. You dirty making people food, man. You should be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed of yourself, man. You stinking them people room making their food for you, man. And they're stinking. They send the food back. I want that shit. Send the motherfucking food back, man. That shit. It came in the room, stank up the whole damn room.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Right? They have a script to start the ball game.
But that's what I'm trying to figure out. How you weigh on
down 2 touchdowns early.
You only weigh 100 pounds, dude. How the fuck you stay?
I think they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it
just
yet.
You ain't taking no shower.
Try and generate some offense on this drive.
You ain't
anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
Mike's by 4. Mike's by 4. Mike's by 4.
Nigga, it don't matter how much, bro. It don't matter how much you weigh. If you don't take a bath, you gonna stink.
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
So you tell me you don't got to take a bath? You tell me you want to take a bath because you 200 pounds?
That's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him.
What that got to do with you taking a bath? You got to take a bath. It don't matter if you fat and skinny. You got to take a bath.
Right there, 54, right there, 54. Man, that's trash, that's trash. Mike's 54, Mike's 54. Get that quarterback, D-Line, get that.
Jackson on 3rd down.
Oh,
And got his man complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
Hey, no nigga out here know me personally,
34 yards there.
Check, watch 54, watch 54. We own them. Watch the twist, watch the twist. Hey,
nope. That nigga know my nigga know my Facebook. That's it. That's it. You listen to anything a nigga say.
Again, Jackson. Complete. It's Johnson. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when
you run drag routes, that you know the nigga.
Yeah, we went to high school. We went to high school. That's
after the
it.
catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of
that
steam
don't mean
going.
a nigga know you personally because the nigga went to high school with you.
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
Nigga ain't never called me Butterball, bro. That's some shit niggas made up.
To throw again on
what you talking about? Nigga wasn't even that big in high school, bro. So how was you gonna call me Butterball?
Austin Hooper, the tight end, was the intended target.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Down.
Like I said, man, I don't cap. I don't cap, nigga. You can look my name, look my shit up, bro. I don't got no reason to cap. You the nigga capping. We ain't got nothing to look up. What we got to look up?
He's got Freeman here. It's complete.
Okay, so something you look up.
Tackle helps lead to a 1st down gain.
You said you stopped boxing to play football, so what numbers that?
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the 1st down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they were right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. This complete to Jones. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Atlanta.
Oh man. My shit online,
First chance in the red zone for the Falcons now. It's 1st and 10 at the 14.
Shoot! Double up. He's coming, double up. Let's go. Get set. No. Deuce. Check 3.
Hey, big homie.
And now they're inside the 10
I
as
bet
he's
they'll
brought
play
down
with
at the 9.
a lot of little meat on it.
4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah,
you think ain't nobody in this party ain't scored no, ain't had no sacks, no touchdowns, no interceptions, bro?
Yeah, I say she bigger than a bitch.
Yes,
Number 53, Mike 53.
And Jackson throwing once more. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Nigel Bradham. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I need to see this shit.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times we watch 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense,
you listen to niggas,
but
they
don't
ain't
back
got
off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down.
Niggas ain't got no contact.
They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a first down.
So a little more space to operate now.
1st and 10 from right around the 12. Now a give right side. It's Hubbard, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
What you mean? We always do that. Hold up. My telling that we always do that, though, big homie. We always do that, though, big homie. We always.
Don't worry about it, man.
So what? Who was back?
I got my shit on tape.
I know she would. I want to know. What she probably said, I wonder how he gonna look if he was fucking with my cousin with the big ass thighs.
It's a second down run with Sanders. And he's up past the 10 to about the 12. They'll get 4 on second down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
We wasn't winning over here. We ain't had no easy conference, bro. Conference for the straight dogs. Straight dogs, man.
Snap coming at 1. Now wins. And a throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Let's take it inside his own 40.
Nigga ain't never did.
A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already.
What you did? What you done did, Shammy? Okay. What you done did? Like what?
Listen to this.
Yeah, you do, nigga, because everybody say they did something. Okay, well, what is it? Let me know what you done did. What you done did, bro? You know. Let me know what you done did, bro.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Did what?
And that is incomplete.
Uh-oh, big homie. You got
the
smoke,
arm
big
strength
homie.
there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
Right.
Wants to get his team back in the game, and a 50-50
Yeah.
ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Wilson now on 2nd and 10. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
You need to go ahead and say, what you said, man. You know what I'm saying? You need to go ahead and say what you said, G. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I told him, bro. Don't be
go ahead and say what you said, man.
Shenanigans, bro.
You told what you said, man. Everything you said, don't make it seem like I'm making this shit up.
That football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Nigel Bradham, the linebacker, right there on the coverage.
Like I said,
Here's 2nd and 10.
you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't speaking, like I'm lying.
Hey, dude, I tell you, nigga, I'm lying. Hey, bro, watch out, bro.
Alright, cause niggas know I ain't, cause niggas know I ain't lying.
Jones. And they'll have it in the red zone before
cause niggas know I ain't lying, bro.
12 yards
cause
is the
nigga want to hurt your
pickup. Good for a
feelings,
first
bro.
down for the
You
Falcons.
saying?
This quarterback
don't
now
wanna hurt your
just 8 of
feelings,
16 thus far, 50%, but it's 1st and 10.
Don't hurt your feelings, man. I could believe you, man. I could believe you, man. I could believe you, man. You wasn't at a nigga house asking for a dime. I could believe you. You wasn't at a nigga house asking for a dime bag, man. Talking about I'll pay you back. I could believe you, dog. I could believe you, dog. I really could. So why were you so? You right, but I'm just making all this up. My fault, man. You got it. You got it, bro. You got it. And the fact that I listen, so this, what I'm telling you is this, right? If I'm all the way in Connecticut, if I'm all the way in Connecticut, and I know this much about you, you need to start looking around at niggas, man. Like, what's going on right here, man? You need to pull a nigga to the side and be like, man, what you...
Facing a 2nd and 2 after their last catch, good for 8 yards.
Shit, bro. He gonna cut, bro. He gonna make a nigga beat him the fuck up.
They run, Devontae Freeman. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Devontae Freeman. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. As they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make our score 14-7.
That man shit out the throat, man. That man shit out the throat, man.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
That's it.
That's fielded in the end zone.
That's all right, man.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
I got
everybody. But here's the thing, though, right? Here's the thing, though, right? Everybody in here take showers too. So why you ain't called along?
They had to punt from deep
why you ain't called along?
Territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
I know niggas that don't take showers, so it ain't uncommon.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
On 2nd and a couple. Wentz. Open man is Higgins. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 4 yards the pickup.
Hey, funny,
first down.
down.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Like I said, man, you talking to the wrong nigga. I asked your homeboy. What you asking me for? Ask your homeboy. Asking me for, man. Ask your homeboy, man.
As he'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second
Ask your
down
homeboy.
play.
All right, man. I ain't finna keep my word.
And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout.
I'd rather a nigga call me Butterball. A nigga say he got to spray his house after I leave. What? What? Nigga, you just said it yourself.
What I just told you, bro. Stop you.
All right, man.
So now facing a 3rd and 16 following back-to-back running plays that went in the wrong direction.
The end result, bro. You gonna get it jumped, bro.
All right, man. All right.
The end result, bro. You jumped, bro. You feel me?
He's going to rifle one deep left side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
He's cracked. He's checking crack.
You trying to record it, nigga?
He's coming. We got double up. 53's the mic. 53. That's it. I want that. Give me that ball, DJ.
You right. You talk like that? I bet you don't bathe like that, bro.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
A nigga that can read?
Out routes are always timing routes. And if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. It looked like he led him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds.
Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room. 53's the mic.
That's the only thing good about Tampa Bay is them jerseys. That's it.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike.
Nah, this the player. This the player.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. He gets this one to Johnson. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a 1st down for the Falcons.
Well, they can put him in a number of different places. In line, H-back, put him in the slot. In this case, they put him out wide. Matchup nightmare. Who are you going to send out to cover him? And he picks up a 1st down with that catch.
Let's bring it. Mike, 53. 53. Mike. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Look. Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. I'm here all day. Check 26. Check 26. Oh. Check 43. Same on. Check.
They'll throw on 1st down to Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
All day, every day, any day. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Alert flare. Let's go.
To try again after the sack. Jackson, and he's going to go down again. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
53.
I'm dead serious, nigga. 58, nigga.
Switch. Check 37. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Check 3. 25. Check 25. Check 9. Whip. Watch the whip.
Yeah. So nigga ain't never put hands on me.
From the gun, Jackson.
And we gonna keep it like that.
Looking deep for Julio. And unable to connect, incomplete.
Nigga done said a lot of things, man. He ain't never heard a nigga get knocked out, robbed, none of that shit, man.
They're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
And I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points.
You know what's funny? You don't even go inside, but you outside all the time. You outside all the time.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And you're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move on to field goal.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
I'm just saying though, bro, because I've been told you to stop this, bro.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter.
Don't be scared, nigga. Speak up now.
A gain of 5,
nigga,
good
party
enough
now.
for the first down. On first down, Hubbard. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
45 to Mike. 45 to Mike. Sunday.
Now they'll throw it. Wentz.
That's why niggas don't be saying, man, you be knocking niggas out, Shannon.
Get there for the sack.
That's why niggas be quiet around, you know what I'm saying?
So we reach halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we'll check in with Jonathan Coach for EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. One touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Yeah, that's where they started from, bro.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at
Yeah,
about the
bro, but that's where it
23-yard
started
line.
from, though, bro. I wouldn't started from, bro.
I only think I said, because the nigga said he was in Golden Glove. He was going to be in Golden Glove. Like, that's an easy, something easy to do.
They
Like,
have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third.
like anybody can just get in the Golden Glove.
Because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that.
Man, gangster name, ain't no gangster name. The nigga said, hey, bro, the nigga wouldn't say that the
See, now
nigga
y'all
got
capping.
this,
So
the
the
nigga was the
niggas
best,
ain't stop
the
boxing
nigga
with
daddy, the
football.
nigga daddy
Now y'all
was the
capping.
personal trainer in world
Now y'all capping.
champ.
The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up.
Yeah,
Now we've got that.
But you don't want to say nothing. You don't want to say nothing easy though. You'll say something to me, man.
And he will take this one
no.
in for a touchdown. Miles Sanders, his 4th touchdown on the year. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Man, this nigga said Jesus. I'm like, nah, that wasn't the reason, though. It was that stomach punch, man.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were.
You ain't got no video, though, so I can watch him fight? I ain't got no...
Freeman again.
Oh, that was in 2000. Oh, yeah.
Upended at the 28-yard line.
They had nothing but a camcorder back then.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Mike 54. Mike 50. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Watch it up. Check 13. Check 13. Woo.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Looking downfield for Jones. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. It's been this way most of the afternoon.
Don't step up when it's time to talk, and then when it's time to talk, you don't step up.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team as
be quiet all the way.
Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, and especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
Yeah, we didn't clear the monster, bro. We gotta go to Connecticut and start this shit, bro. We gotta bring that shit back to reality, bro.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go around. Obviously, they're hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself what you're going to do, you don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
You're right. My house don't move, though, man. My house don't move on wood, bro. One thing about it, man. I'm going to take his whole house to the store.
2nd and 5 now. Wentz, man open. It's J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him. And really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
They'll run on first down. It's Hubbard. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Hubbard. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 15 yards on the play, first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Hey, these boys funny as fuck.
I'm finna go crazy in that draft, bro.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the 3rd quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the 2nd half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
First down, Orlando. Here we go. Pac-Man.
No, you got the field goal fake.
Right back to Sanders on first down. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
This sound like
on 3rd down,
oversized.
just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Wentz going to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Ooh, look at that
And get him down as he's inside the 40. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 39.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here, down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
And he'll go down at the 28. 4 yards the pickup, first down. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
On 2nd down, it's Sanders. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
All runners count on their eyes to find the gaps and creases, to find open space. There was absolutely none on that one. Totally swallowed up on that play.
Oh, no. Hey, what you mean? You can't do it, get all the way to the red zone, throw you a kick. Every time.
On 3rd down, it's Hubbard, and a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. On this day, the crowd has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3 and out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked something else. And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now it's Freeman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 16, first down Falcons. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Freeman. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. The stop was made by Jannard Avery. On second down, Freeman. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
47's the mic. 47's
Jackson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And they finally put an end to this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. And I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. We made one more play. Could have had our shutout.
Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
That ain't the same K-Dub, no. That's a clone, bro. That's a clone, bro. They took K-Dub and cloned him.
Wentz on the give to Sanders.
Yeah.
Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
He got lost for me. I'm trying to bring me.
From the gun, it's Wentz. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And that interception key as it leads to the touchdown. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
This is taken at his 4. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Shit out of AD. Who in AD division? What y'all nigga teams is again in the Merc League? Yeah, Detroit, nah, that ain't that division. I don't think about it. G's got the Bucks in this bit? Nah, he ain't got the Bucks. He got the Jets.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Well, that last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on 3rd. Now defensively here, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Died his ass.
Mike 53, Mike. It's our field.
Play action. It's Jackson. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 35. And he will score. It's a touchdown.
Jesus.
Elliott on for the extra point.
Watch out with that shit, man. The guy said he's going to play you in the morning. He's going to play you tomorrow.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'll take that.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
I'll play that shit, man.
And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
The money, no, we'll leave that shit. You're good. You don't need no breakout shit either. You don't need no breakout shit in there anyway. What team he got in there? The Jaguars Bears too. He got the Panthers, okay. Wanted to get his first in there too.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
It's all good. Jeezy get pissed though. That shit's crazy. I ain't never seen shit like that, man.
Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that score.
Good.
Realize how
Jeezy
poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may
trade
need this team again.
Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
Well, I got to do what I got to do to get picks. Yep.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
I ain't never seen nothing like it.
I swear to God,
they give a nigga first and nothing. See, Nasty just don't even trade.
Cause niggas be trying to finagle me and shit.
Like, they don't be trying to finagle, bro. You just don't trade, period.
Made up a word.
Finagling the big stuff, man.
Yeah, man. What the fuck?
Hey, tight down. There you go.
Jackson from the shotgun. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions. It nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl-type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams want to avoid that type of a player, but sometimes you just can't. He just knows where the ball is.
They ain't much more for the mouth.
On third down, Jackson. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Like I said.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
Like I said. Ain't nobody make me nothing.
You're a nice guy. That was kind of
savage.
savage.
Make me nothing, man. I'm just talking shit to y'all niggas, and that's what I'm going to keep doing.
Just incomplete that time.
Like I said, you old beach ball,
they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4.
Keep my name out your mouth. I know you was melting in that big ass suit you had on.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Adam Thielen, his second touchdown on the season. And the Falcons cut into that lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is down to 24. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line.
Who you playing?
Here we go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes.
45. Mike, 45. Watch the slant.
On first down, Hubbard. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better, and that got it done.
How many of y'all came to win?
Oh, they asking my name, huh?
Ready?
S-T-R-O, I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. Early I'm up, I can't spend the day with you. I'm out of my business. I ain't getting paid with you. I come to bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support ride. Lifting up, never not on my grind. New York City time, another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winter side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, never try. You will never know, you ain't never try. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field. Hey, yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah, beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
What I do? Lace up my shoes, chase W's. Great colored coops. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I done grabbed a few. Can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze, freeze. Stop you in your tracks, it's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit. Your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop. It's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired. Can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. Your feedback, they clear the way when my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah, beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same packing, nobody knew, so I never get confused. Hotel get a bird's eye view. Hotel got a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me, baby. I'll be done so soon. Phone gotta be off, each store got locks. I got some trusted shoes. Okay, 10K on the countertop, don't look so shocked. It's nothing new. Okay, death comes in threes, wins come in twos, cash comes in ones.
Got me a good playoff game, man.
The EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the desert Southwest, Glendale, Arizona, and State Farm Stadium. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Arizona Cardinals. One of two spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. This one taken just inside the 10. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
Play.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Push him back. Push him back. Check three. Check three. Check three. Switch gears. Switch gears.
A run by Mack to start the drive. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
36.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Mack. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Hey, watch the ball. Watch the ball. Check. Showed up. Mike 8. Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He completes this one to Mack. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 16, 1st down Tampa Bay.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody covered. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got his 1st down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on 1st down. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Cardinals' 30-yard line.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
He's checking.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
Tackle that time by Sidney Jones.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Mike 42, check. That's right, baby.
On 2nd down now is Mack. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a 1st down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
If there was one area that the coach emphasized in our pregame meeting, it was red zone offense.
In a sense, I got from it, and I think you did as well, they weren't real happy with how they were executing previously, so they put a lot of time and effort into it because getting points is paramount. Doesn't matter what you do otherwise, don't leave the red zone without putting points on the board.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Count me as a little bit surprised by what we just saw there because this has been a pretty long drive, and normally you think that wears down a defense. In this case, looked like the offensive line let them down a little bit.
They allowed the penetration and the ability to stuff them for a loss. They'll look to throw here. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick.
Dude. Okay, dude. You can leave me.
Certainly how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Here's Miller operating from the gun. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. Well, that's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. No score after 1 on EA Sports. This one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
56, Mike, 56. Defense wins championship. 56 to Mike.
Miller throwing on 3rd and long. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10, and he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. That pick hurts a little extra because it was 3rd down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now, those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
What you call a rookie mistake. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a run with Mack. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and set them down.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Just 3 catches in the wild card victory for him a week ago. Now he's got his first here, and it's good for a first down.
I'm doing whatever.
Watch the safety creep. Check. Crunch.
And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, he fucked him up. I got a nigga looking for his ass.
On second down, it's Mack, and they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, second down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
And that takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let this one go deep right sideline. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. Well, earlier in the quarter when the defense was keying on the run, you said offensively they need to open things up, take some shots downfield. Didn't work there, but they did it.
Yeah, I'm not going to change my tune now. I still think it's the right play because when you take those shots downfield, you open the eyes of the defense to what you could do to them, and that may open some things up for you offensively.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here. A very eventful divisional round weekend. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Cohen. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. On 1st down, they go right back to Cohen. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. 1st down, a run with Cohen. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
2nd and 9 now. And that is intercepted.
Oh, man,
or was
they
it?
didn't give me the
Wait,
pick.
they'll say no. No interception.
Oh,
He did not
give me
keep
the
the
pick.
feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down.
Watch tight. Tight ends right. Watch tight. Tight ends right. 3 down. 3 down. Hey, check. 3 down.
From the gun, Miller. Flushed out right. Got an open man. It's QT. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That's good for 28 yards. Out of the gun, running with Cohen. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. To throw on 2nd down. Miller, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now is signaling a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
3 down. I got one. Check 3.
Looking to throw. Miller. He's got Smith here. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Despite a pickup of 16, they're still well short of the sticks on 4th. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters, as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Back to throw. Miller. And he's going to have the hook up to QT. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. Room here to run. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Cardinals. Tariq Cohen, 40 yards. And the Cardinals push further out in front.
Apparently the week off hasn't hurt him one bit. 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season. Got his first touchdown here in the playoffs. Perhaps the week off energized him.
A great article in the paper this morning basically saying that they would not have won the division without him. And he's not their only piece, but I think that's a fair statement.
It's easy to say it this way. He's their main guy.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Let's go.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you, because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play, because that's been an issue for them in this game. Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards.
First down, Buccaneers.
It's that, little dude. I seen you, Jesus.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Andy Isabella was the intended target.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
And on this play, the read for the quarterback was the defensive end, and he was totally focused on the quarterback. He should have given it off inside to the running back. Instead, he kept it and ended up taking a loss on the play.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. 2nd and 14. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Cardinals. Corey Davis, 69 yards. And the Cardinals push further out in front. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase it.
And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're down 17-0, really needing to find that offensive spark on this drive as they have it with a 1st and 10. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
What low?
Back to throw here. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, there's a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter if it's man or zone. Deep ball, short ball, and that was a deep one there. They're making plays on the football, contesting everything.
They'll drop to throw. They'll rifle this one deep right side. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off near the 32.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is third down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. And some room to maneuver. There he goes right side. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Tariq Cohen, his second touchdown of the night. And the Cardinals put